Hey everyone, this is the trainer from the Akron Summit County Library from Electronic Service Division. Today I want to explain to you about quick access buttons. I have been using File and Print to see the Backstage View. To be able to get there quickly, you can do one other thing. I'm going to click this Backstage button. Then I'm going to click on this area called Quick Access Toolbar. Quickly access, you can click on it to get to those tools. So I'm going to click the drop down arrow. I am checking this print preview and a print button, a new button, open and save button. So whatever I checked here, you can see it. For let's say if I uncheck this print preview button, I'm going to click on it. That print preview button will go away. I do want it back. So what do? I click the quick access toolbar. I'm going to check this print preview button. By doing so, my print preview backstage view button come up. So if I wanted to see the backstage view, instead of going to the file and print, I can simply click on it. By doing so, I have my backstage view. Now this leads me into how do you repeat rows at the top if you are printing more than one page. My page one has header rows, webinar training log, January, and all these header, email address, first name and last name, and so on and so forth. If I click on page number 2, those rows are not repeated. If I wanted to repeat row number 1 and row number 2, these two rows, how do I do that? I am going to click the back button here. You are to do it from the page setup dialog box. So I'm going to click on this launch button. To launch that page setup dialog box, I have to go to the sheet tab. From there, I have to point out there are rows I wanted to repeat at top. And if you wanted to repeat the columns on the left side, you can do so. This will apply to the spreadsheet that has more than number of columns it fit on the one page. So in this case, I don't have any situation like that. So I'm just going to repeat the rows on the top. So I'm going to click inside of it. Once I do that, then I can click on this um, little red arrow to narrow down this window. I'm going to click on it. By doing so, my mouse turn into the black arrow. And all I have to do right now is I just have to click on those two rows that I wanted to repeat. I want to repeat row number 1 and row number 2. So I'm going to select row number 1 first. I am still in that margin on row number 1. I'm going to hold down my left mouse button. I'm going to drag to row number 2. I am indicating I want to repeat row number 1 and 2. Now, the minute I click on it, Excel immediately inputs the correct command to repeat row number 1 and row number 2. Once I have that done, I can click this red arrow again to make it bigger so that I can say OK on that. Now, if I wanted to go back to print preview, instead of going from the file, I can simply click on this print preview button. Now this is my page 1 with the 2 rows that I have it on the top. If I click on the page 2, those 2 rows will be repeated as well because we use rows to repeat at the top function. This training is brought to you by the Akron Summit County Public Library from Electronic Service Division. Thank you for watching.